guys, it's Ashley with School and Life's Mentor Me, and I'm back for another mentor moment. This week, I'm going to share with you 5 myths that you need to leave behind in the first half of 2020. That's right, I'm going to share 5 career myths that are messing up so many new and mid-level professional women and share with you why you need to leave them behind as you move forward in your life and career for the rest of the year. So first up, I want to just share that so many women come to me and they say, Ashley, I'm unhappy in my life and in my work. I feel so bogged down by this job. I know this job isn't serving me. I know it's time for me to move on, but I've only been at this job for 6 months, a year and a half. Is it too early for me to move on? Don't I need to be here for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years before I can make the shift? And the answer is no. If you are unhappy in your life and in your work, if you know that there is a major misalignment between the work that you're doing right now and what you really should be doing, a misalignment between your values, a misalignment between this work that you're doing and your real skill sets, it's time to make the move. Not now, but right now. It's never too early to walk away from a job that's not serving you. There's a right way to do it, and we need to make sure we do it in a place of integrity. We need to do it in a way that's professional and that helps maintain and manage your reputation. But absolutely, you don't need to be at any job or enduring any misery for a minimum amount of time before you can move on. No, that's just not it. If you are unhappy in your life and your career, now is the time to make the transition. Next up, one of the myths that I hear so often from the women I serve before working with me, they think that it's rude or it's inappropriate to negotiate their salary. It's not rude to get what you want. It's not rude to ask for what you want. It's not rude to command a salary that's commiserate with your values and the skill sets that you bring to this employer. You are valuable. Your skill set is valuable and it's valued immensely, and thus you must negotiate. In fact, it's rude not to. It's rude not to negotiate. It's rude not to tell an employer what you should be commanding at this stage of your career. You must command a salary that is commensurate with the value that you bring to the organization. And in fact, I think, as a hiring manager, when people don't negotiate their salary, I'm left thinking, wow, did I offer them too much? Are they, not a good fit for our organization? They're not advocating for themselves. Will they advocate for our customers, our clients, our students? You must advocate for yourself. And it's important that you do that in a meaningful way. So absolutely, you have to negotiate your salary. It's not rude to do so. And that's definitely a myth we need to leave behind in the first half of 2020. Next up, and this is a touchy one, but it's true that one of the myths that I hear a lot from women who are new and mid-level professionals is that you have to be passionate or love your job or your work. And I get it. I know so many people are peddling you around passion and, how you have to be passionate about things. But I'll be honest with you. I really want you to focus on leveraging your skill set. What are you good at? What do you do that's valuable? Where are you adding the most value? Where can you have the most impact? Some things passion isn't everything, and passion won't drive you beyond when you're passionate about it. I'll tell you that, sure, I'm passionate about my work, but I'm also really good at it. And what drives me is my skill set. What drives me is that I'm good at it. And what drives me is that I'm compensated well for the value that I bring to the organization. I want you to be thinking intently about where you can add value, where you can have the most impact, and what you're good at. And that's what you need to leverage it. Passion will come and go, but you need to do work that you can be consistent in, consistently excellent. That is where the money is. That is where the fulfillment is. That's where you can drive real impact. And that's what I want you to be focused on when it comes to your career. This idea of being multi-passionate, it's not valuable. What I want you to focus on is what you're good at. And if you don't know what you're good at, let me mentor you. I know that you are skilled. I know that you feel like you're a Jill of all trades, but trust me, you have a lot of skill sets, and I'm going to help you identify which ones can get you paid at a high value throughout the rest of your career. The fourth myth is you can use the same cover letter and resume for every job you apply to. Sis, it's time for an update. And truly, every time that you apply for a new opportunity, every time you go for a raise, every time you're positioning yourself as an expert, you want to be using materials that are fresh, that are captive, that have what you've most recently done well. That's the things that you want to have in those resumes and cover letters, and they need to be updated regularly. Like, I'm talking about every time you have an accomplishment, every time you finish a major project, every time you have a milestone at work, that resume and that cover letter needs to be updated. But what's great about my programs is that my mentees get a framework that they can plug and play, so that for every job they're applying for, they can get regular feedback from me about their materials and templates they can use again and again, so that it makes that updating a little easier. So if you're interested in that, make sure you go to mentor-me.org and schedule your one-on-one mentor moment so we can get started working together today. And then the last one, and I just want to be honest with you, I know that with COVID-19 and the downturn in our economy, a lot of people believe this myth, but I'm a myth buster, so I'm going to let you know right now it's not true. A lot of times I hear no one is hiring, jobs are frozen right now, the economy's down, unemployment is high, there's no jobs out there, and honestly, it's not true. I have mentees like literally emailing me as I'm doing this video, where I'm helping them negotiate job offers where they are finalists in positions. I have a mentee who has an interview later today, and as soon as I get done with this video, we're gonna hop on a call. I want you to know that many jobs are hiring, many agencies are filling these positions, many universities are filling positions, many nonprofits are filling positions, many corporations are filling positions. If you're feeling stuck and you're not finding job offers right now, it's likely because you're not positioning yourself as the expert that you are, and I can help with that. Let me mentor you. If you feel stuck in your life and in your career, there is a fix for that. There is strategy to help you move from where you are to where you want to be, and I can't wait to help you. I can't wait to support you and mentor you and really help you advance your career in a meaningful way. Go right now to mentor-me.org. That's mentor-me.org and schedule your one-on-one mentor moment. It's a 20-minute session, and we'll dive right in to the area that's really impacting your career in a negative way and begin to develop a plan that can help you really advance your career. If there are other career myths that you want me to bust or questions you have about your career, drop them below in the chat. I want to hear from you. I want to know what questions you have, what things you think might be a myth, but you want some clarity. I can help with that. I'm an expert, and I love talking to new and mid-level professional women and really helping them advance their career. So drop your questions in the chat below, and I'll talk to you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.